But can you, sitting at home and meditating, that's not going, is that going to draw somebody to your house? I mean, do you have to physically go out there to find the person you're looking for? Or you just sit there and let it come to you?
You know what? And I'm not saying how many times this has happened, but I have sat right here in this house and met, didn't have to go anywhere, and met people who became very instrumental in my life in a personal way. Didn't have to go out my door, came to me. You know, there's a saying that you sit still in your room and the world will come to you. You don't have to meditate. Because we have, you know, people talk about pheromones and how it comes out of you. We have desire within us. And that desire goes out into the universe, and somebody else who has the same desires is going to come, is going to meet, and maybe somebody will introduce you to that person. Person may even call you, maybe a wrong number, and you hook up. I don't know. But you got to be really careful and selective these days. You don't know what you're getting into. There are a lot of people who are unethical and immoral. Check them out first. Check them out.
Well, when you give readings, whether it's about romance, finance, health, family, let me ask a question here. Do you think most people's, what stops most people is back and forth thinking, meaning that they're negative and positive, they're negative and positive. They're not clearly believing in what they really want. Are they worthy of it?
Absolutely, absolutely. We all vacillate in our thinking. One minute we're the king or queen, the next minute we're lower than a worm. One minute we want this, and the next minute we don't. We want something else. We have to be focused on what it is that we want in order to attract it to us. You have to know what it is that you want. Otherwise, you're going to get what you don't want. The scriptures say that a double-minded man is unstable in all of his ways, which means if you're unsure about one thing, it's going to affect everything in your life. So be positive about what it is that you want, and that will also go into all of your affairs, your mind, body, and your affairs. Be focused.
The bottom line, a spiritual advisor seeking counsel can really help you accelerate the process of achieving your goals.
Absolutely. You can learn. You can always learn something. I don't care who you are or what stage of life that you are in. You can always learn something that is going to benefit you, and in turn accelerate the process of achieving your goals, becoming who you might not even have been aware that you had certain abilities or certain talents and qualities, and help you to bring them out, which in turn will not only help you, but anyone who's around you. Because when people see what you have accomplished, it inspires them to want to do more. We're all in this together. This is oneness.
How can we get past this magical thinking, magical meaning in this context, that we want something for nothing? We don't want to pay no money. We don't want to give anything. We want to take, and without giving nothing in return.
This universe is set up as a reciprocal universe. You give, you receive. You give, you receive. If you do not give, you do not receive. Wanting something for nothing sets you up to become a victim, because you have in your mindset that I'm about to take advantage of a situation or a person, and then you become the one who's taken advantage of. You get what you pay for. If you give, you will receive. Whatever it is that you put out there, you're going to get back. So your motives and your intention are the same. So if your motives and your intention are good, and you're willing to extend your time, your money, and yourself, you're going to receive that much more from the universe. As you give, so shall you receive. A person who gives sparingly receives sparingly. You give generously, you receive generously. If you don't give, the universe will take it from you. It'll snatch it from you. Simple as that.
Most people don't understand that concept. They feel if I give someone some money, I donate some money, I'm not going to get the same or greater amount back.
Well, the only thing that I could say to them is, If you go to the car dealership, you give them your money, you get a vehicle. If you go to let's say a club, you go to a club, you put your money on the bar, you're going to receive a drink. Whatever it is, that there is always an exchange there's always bartering, and it's equal to what you pay. You know, you get what you pay for. You know, a lot of times we got a car, we'll go get a jackleg mechanic to fix our car, and there's no guarantee. He may or may not know what he's doing. But if you take your car to an authorized dealer, the dealer knows that car, knows the right parts to put in that car. The same way with me. If people come to me, I'm an authorized spiritual dealer per se. I know what Spirit is telling me to tell you, and not the world, just you as an individual. And you will know, because it's only going to fit you. Spirit will say things through me to you that I don't have any knowledge of, but you'll know, and because it's your life. You know your life better than anybody in the world. And a lot of people, when they come to me, they try to hide, behind a false front. But Spirit will pull that cover off of them, and it will reveal to them the thing that they need to know, even if they're trying to hide it from me. I may not know what it is, but they'll know. And I call that a pretty good bargain. You get to find out what it is that you need in your life.